white stuff in the grass. There's white stuff in the green grass. I don't think it's sand. Welcome everybody to another blustery, windy, and very, very cold. Very, very cold. 31 degrees. It was 29 degrees just a little bit ago, but it's warming up a little. Daily vlog. It's a very cold, chilly daily vlog. I'm having a really, really hard time today keeping it on the road. The wind is like blowing me right and left. The speed limit is 65. I'm doing 50. You guys want to see something that looks extremely deadly? And it's not the Spirit Halloween store across the street. It's this overpass. Would you look at that artwork on that overpass? Yeah, if you were parachuting out of a plane and accidentally, well, let's just leave it at that. Well, I made it to Omaha, Nebraska. Frozen here, and look at my hair is frozen. It's like a rock. I went inside real fast into this truck stop, grabbed a quick shower, but it's so cold outside. When I came out of the shower and started walking back to my truck, it's turned to ice, which is weird because it's only October. Which is why, even though there is a laundry machine here, I'm actually not going to do laundry. I'm going to procrastinate just a little bit longer. Just because it's so cold outside, I don't want to carry all my laundry all the way over there and sit for an hour or two and knock out a load. It's something I really don't, I mean, I need to do, but it's something I really don't want to do at this moment. I am going to Alabama from Omaha. Well, first I got to go back up to Sioux Falls, Iowa, pick up a load tomorrow, taking it down for two stops in Alabama. So hopefully it's a little bit warmer in Alabama than it is up here in Omaha, Nebraska. Just because I don't want to go do laundry doesn't mean I might not walk to that truck stop over there, which is a Sap Brothers. Every Sap Brothers has an awesome water tower. They're like giant kettles of coffee goodness. But I'm thinking about walking over and grabbing something to eat in the restaurant because I'm not a big fan of pilot restaurants, which usually consist of Arby's or McDonald's and Subway. It is so cold out here. I'm not used to this. Well, now that I've eaten and filled my tummy, I figured I'd head out here and go ahead and try and find something to vlog today. Oh, make sure my gimbal is on. It is weird. It was, like I said, 23 degrees. 23 degrees, my hair was frozen. Frozen really hard. Now, it's almost 60 degrees. It went from 23 degrees up to the 60s. Like that. Like that. And because of that, I should be doing a load of laundry. But that's not going to happen. It'll happen later this evening, but not at the moment. At the moment, I think I'm going to use a little bit of Patreon supportage and check out a little roadside museum here. Something that I'm not a big fan of normally, but since I've been getting into drones and stuff, flying has sort of little bit got into my blood. I mean, I don't know anything about anything that I'm getting ready to show you guys, but it's something I'm willing to learn. And no, I'm not talking about that piece of equipment, but would you look at that fire engine? Look at this thing. That is sweet. Big Sioux. I can't even read it, but I can read the fire department part. That is pretty awesome. Guess you can't climb on it though, which kind of sucks and takes away all the fun of me pretending to be a firefighter. My plan today doesn't involve fire trucks. It does involve me parking in this big empty parking lot and going inside of a building over here, fingers crossed that they're open, and checking out and shooting video for my almost daily vlog channel, my other vlog channel, which is the one where I normally hit roadside attractions, and checking out things like this. Would you look at this amazing bird? It's a lot bigger than my DJI Spark. This is pretty nifty. Look at this. You know, when you fly a commercial jet, the jet engines are out here on the wing. When you're walking up close to this, they're right on the side of the body here. I wonder if the pilot, if these are really noisy because they're so close to the cockpit. You ever wanted to look down inside of a motor, a jet engine? We can do it here. We can do it. Look in there. Could you imagine? It's like a kid's play tunnel. Well, I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't want to climb in there. But though I'm not a child. So at the moment, I'm in a town called Sioux City, Iowa, which is like right northern Iowa, Nebraska, close to Minnesota, and it's in the middle of nowhere. South Dakota's not far, and North Dakota's not far, whatever. It's in Iowa. I'm not exactly. I don't have a map on me to show you guys where it's at because, you know, I don't even know where it's at. I've been here a million times. I mean, boy, I'm not a very good truck driver. I'm not good at geography. But these are definitely the type of places I look for when I'm out here on the road. Would you look over there? A FedEx airplane with the walkway to go up inside the plane, and it looks like it comes from inside the building. It looks like we might be able to go in that and inside that airplane. It does say they are open. Here's the prices. I'm not active military anymore, but most of the time you see active military free. But I have Patreon. I have Patreon. To my Patreon subscribers and stuff like that, you're helping my other channel, my almost daily vlog channel, with a little bit of content. Thank you. So look at this place. That one here has guns on it. That's a little tiny plane.
Can you imagine flying that and also having a gun?
No.
Firing.
So that
had to be up high enough so it wouldn't interfere with the propeller.
So the old was that a warplane or?
Well, I would suggest you read that memorabilia that's to the right on the bottom of that.
The wing right there.
And be specific because I haven't totally read the whole article, so I don't want to say one thing to you and then be a liar.
Yeah, because
I don't live that way. That isn't my life.
Look at it. It has like where the engine is. It has ties. This is pretty amazing. Look at this. It turned the tide of war. Here, if anybody wants to, look at, they have a little QR code. I'll get close to it. You could scan that with your telephone. Pause and scan. Look at this thing. You even have a smaller one over here. Would you look at this place? Look how large. This is just one of the rooms. I guess this whole museum, it goes back to the horse and buggy days. There's a hearse over here that was actually used just the other day for somebody that was captured with Senator John McCain and in the same torture camp and abused and stuff like that. He just passed away, so they actually took the hearse from here about a week or two ago, used it for the memorial and whatever they did, and brought it back. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff to see here. So I'm going to go ahead, swap out cameras, go and do an almost daily vlog of this place, and I'll be back with you shortly. Actually, it would probably be a good idea to walk around, read some of this stuff, and learn a little bit of the history before I do my almost daily vlog. Look at that. Look at that Hearst. I think that's the one that she said they used. That thing is ginormous. Look at this. I'm still by the front door. The front door is right here. And just as you walk in the front door, there's still a ton of stuff to see. And I found out a little bit. She was talking to me for 30 minutes maybe. This isn't the only museum in town. I guess just up the road about 15 miles is the Blue Bunny Ice Cream Museum. And she told me the history of it, that it was started by two brothers and still family owned and operated. They have an original ice cream parlor downstairs, and you walk up these little stairs and it goes into a big museum of Blue Bunny. Might be something to hit in the future also. I found out about this place right where I parked my truck, right next to the fire engine and that other plane out there. That used to be cornfields and soy fields and an original runway back in the day. And I don't, she told me all about it, but I don't retain stuff very well. She did give me a walking tour paper, but I guess when we go back out, there is a replica of a plane that crashed there recently, a passenger plane or something like that, and a bunch of people perished or something. And they have the plane here, out by that FedEx airplane or something like that, is where the crash happened. And so, but that I'm going to learn about that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of walking around, learning, and then going to break out the other camera and start my other vlog. Look at all this. One thing I'm most excited about, I mean, I love seeing all this stuff, a lot of history. So here we're in the World War. I guess some of the stuff is Civil War, World War I, World War II, and on up until modern times. In fact, let's go over and see some of the Civil War stuff and the Zeppelin. Looks like there's some Zeppelin and Hindenburg stuff over there on the wall. But, well, wait a second, that wasn't the Civil War. She said Civil War, so who knows? We'll see. There's supposedly some Civil War stuff over here. But what I'm most looking forward to on the Almost Daily Vlog, my other channel, I'm going to go inside that plane right there. Is it that plane, I think she said? It's one of the planes around here. I'm going to be able, there's a flight simulator. I could put the headset on and pretend I'm flying the plane. Fun picture spot. Fun picture spot. Fun video spot. Flying tigers. Was that the Duke? Is that John Wayne? There is definitely a lot of stuff to see, and I haven't even, I've been here like 30 minutes, and I'm still by the front door. I haven't ventured into the realms of the museum really yet. Look at this. Look at this. I think this is the hearse she said they used for the funeral for the person that was captured with John Kerry. He passed away at like age 83 or something like that recently, and this was used. Pretty awesome. It was built in 1900. definitely not the Cinderella coach that I've always wanted. It seems like most of the soldiers back during the war were female. At least that's all these mannequins actually look female, or very feminine. I would never tell my grandpa to his face that he was feminine, the greatest generation, but they do look mighty feminine. Would you look at this amazing place?
Did you get one of these?
One of these?
I was wondering if you did or not. That's why I was going to try and hunt you down to see if you could have one, because
Oh yeah.
it would coincide with, you wanted to see something on here, then specifically it would be in this, if you go the way the thing is structured, if you go this way around. So
Well, I was going to go this way around, but there was so much stuff over there I wanted to see at the same time. So I'm going to go swap out cameras because this place is incredible. I'm getting ready to go out and swap cameras and end today's daily vlog. But she just pointed out something to me as I was walking by this Civil War clothing, the war clothing. Look at back there, they're back in camp. And this is the Civil War clothing. This is Union soldiers. Civil War reunion uniform. Reunion. It's Union. And so these are the uniforms, and then up here shows their camping. But I was looking at this when she came up and asked if I had this still. And then she pointed to this out on the ground. I would have walked right by this. I mean, down here on the floor, in between these two cabinets, is this little gem. She says this is probably her favorite thing in here. It was just donated. It's a little piece of history picture frame. Just kind of sitting there. So that is her favorite thing in this entire place. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Swap out cameras, start my almost daily vlog, get some content over there, all thanks to my Patreon supporters. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I will talk to you on the next one. Hope you kind of enjoyed this little quick walk around of just the front area. Honest, this is all I've hit right here, just this little bit, because right here is where we came in. All right, everybody, I love you all. Until the next one, peace. I know I ended my daily vlog inside the big part of the museum, but as I was walking out finishing up shooting on my almost daily vlog channel, I came out here to this yard of airplane goodness. And if you watch my other channel, you'll see where a gigantic jet similar to that large one there that was a passenger jet at one time crashed right where I parked my truck with 260 something passengers on it and ended right here. I shot a lot of video on that. And so I figured I'd come out here, say goodbye to the Almost Daily Vlog channel, and noticed all this stuff out here. Now, you can't go on that plane right now. It's a work in progress, but you will be able to go inside that eventually. But check this out. Would you look at this? Would you look at this thing? It's giant. Look at the motors on this. That thing is ginormous. It's huge. But look at here. It says, gap between step and airline varies. So caution. So that means, dun dun dun, da, 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 da. We could pretend we're Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or Nicolas Cage in Con Air, I'm not sure. But look, you got the lines here that you would clip your parachutes onto, and you'd run and jump out the door. Ah. Well, you wouldn't have to jump too far. There's actually stairs there, but look at this thing. This is incredible. What was this guy looking at? What was this guy up here looking at? It looks like there's some sort of, is that a light? Or, yeah, it's a light. So that's a work desk. Don't know what they would do here. Some step ups. Ugh. And you can get some cockpit goodness in here. Step back down. I noticed something as I was stepping up those stairs. Not exactly sure, but there's a tarp on it, and this one over here is open. Is that their beds, or is that just, what is that? What is in there? I don't know what that is. Guess that's all the inner workings. I was thinking, well, maybe they're tired and need a place to sleep. That does not look like a bed. No future comforts here. Is it future comforts or creature comforts? I don't know what the saying is. There's one more over here. Let's see if we can get inside of it before we take off and go find a place to park for the night. Look at the top of that plane. Look at all those pigeons up there. You guys probably can't see them, but I'm sure as I walk a little bit closer, they're going to take flight. Yep, there's a couple. It definitely does not look like I can get in this thing. There's no stairs to go in. There is a back door over here, an entrance door, but it looks... Whoa. Oh, that bird scared me. Oh, they're coming out of this. There's bird. Yeah, you could tell birds live in there. What's that sound? What's that sound, guys? Is anybody up in there? Who's in there? I know what's in there. So it looks like no admittance. This exhibit for external viewing only. Yeah, I can see why. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for real this time, for real. And I will talk to you on the next one. I got all these brochures of museums locally that I can hit since I'm stuck here for another day. So I'm going to check out some of this stuff possibly tomorrow, along with the Blue Bunny Ice Cream Parlor and Museum. So I'm looking forward to that. The word ice cream is in the title. So until the next one, I love you all. Peace out, everybody. And once again, thank you to my Patreons. I love you guys.